Give y'all a little update on the dump trailer, where I'm at now on it. You see I got those crossbars going across it now. All that is 1 inch conduit, and I'm going to use those to hold the tarp up. The tarp that I have is a 8 foot wide by 16 foot long, so I won't be coming the whole length of the 16 foot because that's what the dump trailer is. But I can come all the way back to the back if I needed to. But I'll show this too. I got my stitches out yesterday. I'm supposed to get them out today, but I went on yesterday and got them out. You can see where they cut. The stitches were stitched in there kind of like you do a shoe when you're lacing it up. And I'm gonna tell y'all, that's the worst I've ever had stitches hurt coming out, is this right here. And it was bleeding, so they had to, that's what that stuff, that's some of that residue from that tape on the left and right, those gray lines right there. So it's still humped up pretty good, you can see it. So you can see it's a pretty substantial cut right there. And I mean, the piece that they were cutting out wasn't no bigger than like a pencil eraser, the diameter size of it, but that's how much they got to cut to get that mess out, man. And so that you see that. But anywho, maybe you can see the other ones on the other side. I've already got all 3 of them on. About to start on these 3 on this side, do them real quick. It's pretty simple. I just cut 5 of these, no, 6 of them, 5 inches a piece. So I'm allowing them to stick up 2 inches above the board. There is what I'm doing, and then welding them to the side of that channel line. So let me get this one marked and we'll weld it on. This ain't none of this rocket science. It just sets itself up to where Everything's plumb on. I've got the trailer plumb, the sides, everything is square plumb. And you just get it right there in that corner and tack it and then weld it. I'm having to be kind of careful. It's got a little bit of thickness to the wall, but if I get on it too much, it'll blow through it. So just having to let it cool between welds. Don't lean on that, Tim. You'll fall out of the back of the trailer. Now for the moment of truth. Will they fit or not? I don't know. I have not touched them since y'all see me welding over there. Let's try it. That went. Look at there. Works good. So now all I'm going to do is drill a hole through each one of these, probably, you know, like a 5/16 1/4 hole through each one of these, and just put a like a trailer hitch pin for, you know, safety on it or something. Just something simple on there where it just latches and it'll hold it. And there should be enough tolerance in there that once I do that, and as these sides move a little bit going down the road, they're pretty dang solid. But this trailer's got some flex to it, and they all do as you're driving around and on uneven ground and stuff like that. So when I put the pins through there, that'll keep them where they're supposed to be. So that's gonna work really nice too. Pretty happy with it. I don't think I'm gonna paint none of this metal on it. I'm gonna leave it just like it is and just pull the tarp on it and roll with it. If you don't have one of these, this is the M12 Milwaukee drill. It's a little hammer drill too, by the way. It don't weigh nothing, and it's strong as heck too. Now, like, you couldn't do a 1/2 inch bit like that with it. Well, you could, you just have to let it cut. But this little thing, for what it weighs, I mean, there's the palm of my hand right there. That's a little 2-inch. I just did all through this. Matter of fact, I drilled all 104 holes through the channel iron, every one of these, plus the ones on the bottom, with a 3/8 bit in this thing. I went through, Not sure how many batteries I went through, but it does pretty dang good on batteries too. It holds up very well. Bad little unit. Buy a bare tool for nothing. But got 2 speeds on it. Yeah, man, it works. So I got all the pins in it, in each one of them. This is ready to rock and roll now. I just laid the tarp up there. I don't have it pulled tight with the bungees. I'll have all them to more, and I'll put all them on it and strap it. I can go that way a little bit further, but that's gonna work. Once I pull it tight, it's gonna end up right over the edge, all the way down. So that'll be good. That's going to make it a lot more going between the two tasks, like whether I'm chipping in it or if I'm just loading raw debris in it or chunks or anything. Attach the tarp back, take the 6 pins out of it, pop the tops off of it right there real quick, and then get it done. So this will be pulled tight on the front up there too, so that'll work. The cool thing is there's probably 3 or 4 of these dump trailer manufacturers that are really good on what they're building and putting out that I would, that I would run, and they give you a good base, and then you can build from that base to make whatever you need to, like make it work for your application the best that you can. And one thing is those stake pockets all the way down the side of it there, like it's on this one. You can see they got that 1/2 inch bar that goes all the way down it where you can clip bungees on it too. So like on this one, this sheet right here runs up, it's got a break in it, and then it's got a break in it right there and right there. So from right there all the way down, there's a break right there, all the way across to right here. That is one sheet. Same thing with this side. That is one sheet. And then what they do is they overlap this middle with another sheet. So from here to here, you're 2 sheets thick. And that is 3/16 this on this one. So it's a 7 gauge steel this on it. But I think this is going to work really well for me. Being able to snatch the tarp back, put it up there on the neck at the front up there, roll it up there, secure it, and take the cross members out, load chunks in it, gravel, dirt, whatever I want to load in it, dump it. And then the next load, if I'm chipping, I can put the crossbars back in the top of it, go right back to chipping right there and getting that done. So it'll be interesting. I test it. Not sure I'm going to be able to test it this week or not. Let's see, today's Wednesday. I'm going to try to get this video up tonight. But so it rained here pretty much all night last night and all morning this morning again. We've had several days straight of rain now. And I rode out to one of my jobs today and looked at it. And I can probably get in there tomorrow and work on it. But this has given me a chance to do this. I've been needing to do this pretty bad. I just hadn't had no time to be able to sit down and just throw down and work this out. So, you can do anything that you want to do. You're only limited by your imagination, whether it's something like this or just anything, man. And you're not going to know whether it's going to work unless you try it, you know. Or you see it in a YouTube video. YouTube is very helpful for, you know, lots and lots of things. But I'm anxious to get this thing out in the field and mess with it now, because I know what it'll do with the metal sides on it. See, that thing is solid as a rock right there. So yeah, gonna be good, or should be good anyhow. So hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.